How does a quiet kid with tinnitus become a criminal prodigy? Why do Atlanta's deadliest crooks trust him with million-dollar heists? And what happens when he finally says no? This is Baby, the kid who outran the cops, took on killers, and tried to leave the heist world behind for love. But what happens when the music stops? Let's break down this turbocharged masterpiece and find out how a kid with earbuds and a haunted past became a getaway legend. But when the crew turns on him and the cops close in, his perfect rhythm becomes a fight for survival. One wrong move means death. One missed beat means capture. This is what happens when the best driver tries to escape his own life. Meet Baby, just chilling in Atlanta with his shades on and earbuds blasting tunes all the time. He lives with his deaf foster dad, Joseph, the only family he's got after his mom died in a car crash when he was little, and he's got tinnitus from it. So music's his trick to drown out the ringing in his ears. The thing is, Baby's no ordinary kid. He's a driving wizard stuck working for Doc, a slick crime boss, to pay off a debt from a car he jacked as a dumb teenager. But here's where it all kicks off. Doc's got a bank heist lined up with Griff, Buddy, and Darling, these hardcore pros who think Baby's just some quiet weirdo behind the wheel of a red Subaru. They nab the cash and peel out, cops hot on their tail with sirens blaring, and Baby starts weaving through Atlanta streets, driving around corners, swapping cars mid-chase like it's nothing, leaving the police spinning in circles. But listen up, the insane part is just getting started. One heist doesn't wrap it up for Baby. It's only the beginning of the chaos. Baby walks into Doc's place after the robbery. Music plays in his earbuds. Doc gives him a bag of money. Baby takes it and leaves. At home, Baby hides the money beneath the floorboards. His foster father, Joseph, catches sight of him. "Where did you get that?" Joseph signs. Baby signs back. "Work. Just one more job, then I'm done." Joseph frowns. "You don't belong in that world," he signs. Baby, holding a banana to his ear, responds aloud, "Sorry, I couldn't hear," with a banana on his ear, and walks away with a smirk. Later, Baby plays with his tapes. He picks the one called Mom. As he holds it, a memory floods in. His ears start ringing. He is a child, sitting in the back seat of his parents' car. His mom and dad are arguing, voices raised. Distracted by the fight, his mom barely watches the road. In a flash, the car crashes into a truck. Baby snaps back to the present. Then he swings by Bo's Diner and meets Deborah, a cute waitress with a killer smile. They're flirting over coffee, bonding over their love for music and dreams of hitting the road. Doc's relentless, always cooking up schemes, and Baby's just trying to keep his head up while that escape with Deborah slips further away. So he's sneaking back to Bo's Diner to see Deborah, flirting again like a lovesick kid, and you just know he'd bolt from this life for her in a second, but Doc's not letting him go that easily. Doc's muttering about a gun deal, and soon enough, it's on with Psycho Bats, Buddy, and Darling. That deal's a trap, undercover cops posing as sellers, and a shootout explodes. Baby drifts a truck through a mall lot, dodging bullets and spiking tires, fuming as Bats kills a guard on the way out. Doc then forces Baby into one last heist, threatening Deborah and Joseph's lives. The heist is set, robbing a post office. But Baby's done. He and Deborah plan to run that night. No more jobs, no more Doc. Bats, Buddy, and Darling drag Baby back to Doc's warehouse, where they discover his secret mixtapes. Doc plays them, realizing Baby has been secretly recording conversations, though not for blackmail, just because he records everything. They head out for the heist. At the post office, Baby deliberately messes up, refusing to be the perfect driver, but Bats won't let him back out. Bats kills a security guard, and that's Baby's breaking point. Instead of driving, he slams the car into a truck, killing Bats on impact. With Bats dead, Buddy and Darling are now Baby's biggest problem. The cops swarm in, bullets fly, and Darling is shot dead. Buddy loses it. He blames Baby, and now it's personal. The whole thing's all raw and pulsing with car horns and screeches instead of some slick soundtrack. You can practically feel the heat, the panic. Buddy's not letting up, and Baby's boxed in. Is that wild enough to get your heart racing? Just when it feels like things are turning around, Buddy walks back into the diner, set on getting revenge on Baby for Darling's murder. Baby is there to see Deborah, not knowing trouble is coming. Buddy is ready to attack Baby too. The tension is huge. Then a cop walks in, calm, and asks for the washroom. While he goes, a waitress comes in and messes up Buddy's focus. Baby shoots Buddy fast, grabs Deborah's hand, and they run out. They see a car with 2 kids inside. Baby shows the gun and asks the kids to get out. The kids jump out, and Baby gets in with Deborah next to him. The car speeds away, and they reach a parking garage, hearts pounding, thinking about what to do next. They pull into a parking lot and stop. Deborah is clearly scared. Baby approaches Doc and asks for the tapes. Doc refuses.
I'm not giving you those tapes.
Baby says he has money in the bag and will trade it for just 1 tape. Doc still says no, but when he sees Deborah walk in, he changes his mind and lets Baby take the tapes. Doc walks them to the elevator and tells them to get out of town. He gives them a bag of money, saying it should be enough. When they ask why he is helping, he simply says he was in love once too. As the elevator doors open, 3 men start shooting. Doc tells them to run and tries to hold them off, but he is shot. Baby and Deborah hesitate, but Doc tells them again to go. A car pulls up. It is not the police. It is Buddy. Somehow Buddy survived. He blasts the track he once shared with Baby, calling it his killer track. Doc fires at him, but Buddy runs him over, slams into another car, then reverses and crushes Doc. Baby grabs a car key from the ground, pulls a gun, and fires at Buddy. It does not stop him, so Baby jumps onto the car, then over it, just as Buddy crashes into the wall. Baby and Deborah get into a car, facing off against Buddy in a head-on chase. Baby drives in reverse while Buddy charges forward. Baby tricks Buddy into crashing into another car, then tells Deborah, "We're getting out. We have to end this." By the time Buddy gets back on track, Baby and Deborah have already left the car. Buddy drives around looking for them. He sees Deborah standing alone. She says, "Now." Suddenly, Baby shows up in a truck and slams into Buddy's car, pushing it toward the edge. Buddy jumps out just in time. Baby steps out, looking at the burning car below. Buddy appears again. He says Baby took something he loved, so now he will do the same. He fires his gun near Baby's ears, hurting his hearing. Baby drops, in pain. Buddy turns to Deborah, but she grabs a rod and hits him. Baby uses the moment to grab a gun and shoot Buddy. Buddy falls over the edge and lands on the burning car, which explodes. After that, it's all quiet. He and Deborah just stand there, breathing hard. What a moment, huh? The madness finally stops, but as Baby and Deborah drive off, they get blocked on a bridge by the police. With no way out, Baby surrenders, hands up, handing over his gun without a fight. At court, Joseph, Deborah, and even some past heist victims testify in Baby's favor, saying he isn't a killer. After the failed heist, Baby's recorded mixtapes are found, revealing past conversations with Doc and the crew. These tapes serve as key evidence against him when he is arrested. He gets 25 years in prison with a parole eligibility after 5 years, but he's out quick on parole, walking free to find Deborah waiting with a car, ready to hit the road together, at last, like they dreamed. So, has Baby shown us that good can come out of a rotten situation? Has love made Baby redeem himself? Tell us your take in the comments. If this cracked you up, check out our other videos. Hit that subscribe button because we've got more crazy recaps coming.